everyone's poems.
I'm sure you are, Paimon. I'm sure you are.
Huh? Looks like we're a few people short today.
Yeah, originally
Morning,
part
friends.
3.
𝐿𝐿 said he wants to take some time and focus on writing poems, so he'll join us later.
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
Yeah, so much for our fucking characters.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. What about 𝐿𝐿, though? She said she'd be here. I got here really early, but I haven't seen her yet.
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near 𝐷𝐻𝐻 Marsh during my morning training. She looked a little upset, so I didn't want to disturb her.
Upset? Oh no! What should we do? Was it something we said last night? Oh, Paimon's worried.
She'll be fine, bro. Kelly
I
has
agree.
the
If she's run into some kind of trouble, I'd like to help her.
Huh? You're all going? Then I'm coming too.
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little early, so there should be time.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
peanut butter. Heart of the deep. Paimon disappears into hell. Let's get rolling. I'm not trying to talk to you, fucking old man. Should I pick up my radishes? Pops, so... Aren't you the barber lover? Or one of the barber lovers. Got our fan club spread. Or at least people from our fan club have spread around. What is that, bro? I don't got time to deal with that.
Oh, so this is
Fuck
the
off.
place?
Okay.
We ran into her here yesterday, too.
Oh, okay.
She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
Maybe she's the lover girl.
Leaves?
Oh, right.
White
We
person.
were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention.
Interesting. I wonder, could Miss 𝐿𝐿 have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
Oceanid person in love
What
with a
makes you
human.
say that?
Spring fairy.
Sorry.
Same with that bust down.
Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess. It's just, that poem on the leaf kinda gave me the same feeling as when I saw her yesterday. So much sadness.
Now that you mention it, this is upstream from where we found the poem.
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf!
Gotcha.
Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it too! After that leaf!
Bro, stop yelling in my damn ears, Paimon. Your Mora shirt. Man, I gotta go all the way.
Time to go.
Give me that damn horse tail. Horse tail. I don't even know what horses are, bro. Gotta be careful, bro. No stamina, jump in the water, drown.
Why does it have to float so quickly?
Bro, this is ice bridging. Because it's not meant for us, that's why.
Can't you just fly over and grab it?
Literally.
But Paimon can't swim! What if Paimon accidentally falls into the
How
water?
about you learn how to swim and walk? You useless.
The wind knows.
Silence!
Bruh. This water's shallow, we can walk in this. And then start flying over. Yeah, 'cause you can hit that damn shoreline. Bruh, are you really? Oh, you can't fly. Oh, I can't fly across. Come on, you yucky dicky hunk on fucking leaf.
We finally caught it.
Are the words still legible, or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says.
The desire remains, but its time is past. The boy whose spring goes frails too fast, but when the dreams flow to fruition and the stream joins the sea, it will journey in this river. That nigga's dead.
Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. Young boy. It's looking a lot like 𝐂𝐿𝐿 was the one who wrote this. She seems to care a lot about that story, huh? Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering, do you think... is it possible that she's,
Dead? Yeah.
Based on the current and accounting for wind strength, everyone, please follow me.
Very possibly that nigga got iced about 20,000 years. It definitely isn't the dude who I talked to at the end of the last bus. Oh my god, 900 fucking meters away. You're ass blasting me, brother. What the fuck are we doing in the flats, bro?
This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Motherfucker, upstream. Nigga, we're in like Fontaine waters, bro. How upstream is this bitch?
Ah! She's surrounded by hilly turtles! Let's go save her!
She got her ass beat, bro. Oh, hang on. Wrong button.
One with nature. Shit!
No, shit, there's more. Really?
Humble.
I actually didn't expect more of them to fucking show up. What's good? She's getting her shit rocked, bro.
𝐂𝐿𝐿, are you okay? What's that? It's a huge water droplet.
Damn, she ain't even healed.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
Only some of these things are cursed. 𝐂𝐿𝐿, are you a ocean creature?
Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no, my body, is it?
That voice is definitely 𝐂𝐿𝐿's.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment. Oh no, did I use up too much energy?
How did you... What's going on here? Miss 𝐂𝐿𝐿, are you some kind of adeptus?
No, you
No.
ape. She's a oceanid.
I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long. Actually, I'm an 𝐂𝐿𝐿. We flew
Oceanid.
here from Fontaine long ago.
Fucking.
What's an 𝐂𝐿𝐿?
I don't
The
live.
Grandmaster has mentioned them before. The 𝐂𝐿𝐿ids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
Bro, they fled.
That's correct.
They gave up on
Though,
Fontaine.
to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here.
Bro, what?
I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell there.
Are you the one who blessed
So
the?
you're the spring fairy of Springvale?
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me.
Really? You're not messing with me, are you?
I always thought that was just a local legend.
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one? Its name is Bubbles, is it not?
Yep! All those childhood memories. So they weren't just a dream. So, if this is true, then all those things written on the leaves,
moonlight flows like silk and honey. The boy, the spring
I
goat, all
see.
different.
So you were the ones who found my leaf.
Who the fuck else would?
Well, you are correct. The spring fairy and heart of Clear Springs is me.
No wonder you were asking us so many
Who was
questions
alleged
about
about you?
it. So, the boy from the story...
Is Finch.
An old nigga and
I
monster.
always loved listening to people's dreams, and still do to this day. Whether they're beautiful, sad, or filled with emotions I couldn't understand at the time. One night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam and purer than the morning dew. I like humans and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were, then, a mystery to me.
And so you became friends.
Yes,
Friendzoned.
we often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another. Sometimes, we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the first cicada of summer.
Aw, that sounds lovely.
But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate. I felt out of my depth, in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret. So, I fled and never appeared before him again.
Bro, you left his ass?
Roy.
So
My
much for
strength
love.
returns very slowly, and even after decades, I can only sustain a physical form for a very short time. I once hoped that Finch would be able to move on and meet me when the stars in the night sky have all gone out. But after seeing so many people's stories and hearing about all their dreams, I have gradually come to understand Finch's heart. This feeling of wanting to respond to his feelings is surging relentlessly in my chest, and I can no longer restrain it. But I'm also scared. Scared that if I go and see him now, I'll bring nothing but disappointment and even more pain when it comes time to part.
Oh.
It really is a difficult choice.
Let's go back to him at this point. The light's already over.
Please go see him.
So let's get something.
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn how to draw maps, he was always encouraging me, telling me not to give up, always keep trying, and get out there and have some adventures. He often tells me stories about his past, but I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness in his face. And even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, he still stands there by the spring every day, as if he's waiting for something. I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you, Miss 𝐂𝐿𝐼. He's never stopped hoping that he'll see you again one day. So if you want to see him too, then what are you waiting for?
He's not wrong. I mean, fucking.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit too excited and I just thought, well, it just sort of came out.
When the truth's on the line, he'll keep it up, bro. Like a real hero.
I understand. That settles it. I've decided. I will go back and see Finch.
You will? Amazing! That's great!
But I'd like to ask all of you for some help.
Sure. Just say the word. We'll help you any way we can.
Would you come to Springvale with me and help to bring Finch to my side? I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others will see me how I was just before.
Okay.
Leave it to me. I'm really close with Grandpa Finch.
Also,
Bring him here.
please keep Finch's in my secret. I wouldn't want Springvale's tranquil waters to become agitated on account of all this.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, no problem. Keep
Your
it a
secret is safe with me.
You can die with you then. That's fine.
I won't tell anyone. That's a promise.
There's less people here too.
Great. I can't thank you all enough.
What's wrong? Are you gonna turn back into a water droplet?
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again, I'm still worried that I won't have the words when the time comes.
Write him a poem.
A poem?
Things that can't be said out loud, you can express via page.
Okay, good idea. I'll write him a poem. And it will be called Heart of Clear Springs.
Look at that, bro. Old Finch is gonna get some ocean in the sea. Gonna help an old man get some ancient pussy, bro. Shit he's never got before. Nigga's been waiting 30, 40 years for his ocean hoe to come back. I just fucking ripped a black bass out the water, bro. That shit kinda go crazy. That is not what we meant. Bitch. Stop dying.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
Okay, so
Hey,
have to see
don't
his fairy.
panic.
He fell in love with the fairy,
Wait here,
didn't he?
Kelly Roy. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet. I can still hold on a bit longer.
Okay, stay strong. You can do it.
Try not to die, Art Ho.
How are you holding up? Would you...
You can also lean on Paimon if you need.
Hey, dialogue.
Thank you, all of you.
Wait, is Changyu not having any dialogue?
How are you holding...
You can also lean
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, Changyu doesn't say anything. Oh, whole ass. Ooh, 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 hit that jump, hit that jump, hit that jump. Oh, a love story. Well, it can't be a poetry event without a love story, that's for damn sure. Too bad the people at the event don't get to see any of this. Like, fucking none of them get to see this. That is not what time it was.
Is that Diona? You're back early today.
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
To the spring,
Over
bro.
there, to the waterfall.
Did you catch a nice little fishy?
Something like that.
Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your father that I'd go to...
Grandpa Finch.
All right, all right. No need to get worked up. I'm right behind you.
That's more like it. Now come on, I'll help you.
Draft's daughter is just like him when she's on a mission.
I'll imagine so, bro. Considering you don't know what her mother is at all, or if that bitch is alive.
Over here, over here. It's okay, Grandpa Finch. Take your time.
What's all this? What are all these people doing here?
Who are these Chinese people?
Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately?
There's only one Chinese person.
And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chongyun. We all met at the poetry gala, and... well, there's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Kelly Rowe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? Although your appearance is different than I recall. Back then, you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale.
She's a big damn fish.
I'm one to talk. Of course, a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead
Oh
of
man,
night.
still got the rose.
There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long. It's been but the blink of an eye, really.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the spring fairy. Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Remixed the whole Springvale theme into an ocean love story.
Yes.
Interesting.
This is how I remember you from when we first met.
Well, she's a small ocean.
All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
30 years.
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans.
Your form
and
looks
I
pretty
can't
physical there.
stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
The true heart of Clear Springs. It's real now.
It's so romantic.
Shut up, Paimon.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life. I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't say that.
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
Is that right?
Yes.
Grandpa Finch and Kelly Rowie look so happy. Oh, what a
The
perfect
damn
moment.
fucking cat.
Diona, thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world.
I shouldn't even know you existed, bro.
That's why I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be with you.
Huh?
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit?
Oh, I wish I was
And
able to,
if
like,
so-
do that.
Is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
Nah, yours is a genetic curse.
My physical form is about to disappear. Finch,
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All these long years. Not for a single moment.
It probably goes without saying, but neither have I.
Although, it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This gift that represents my promise and my love, I give it to you now.
It's not in front of the children. It's only polite to close your eyes.
It's okay, everyone.
Bro,
She's gone now.
all you acting like
What?
affection is.
Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye.
She's still alive, bro. She's just in the damn swamp with the water.
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far.
She's just right there to her
Just
left.
like she said, she'll always be one with the spring, by our side and in our dreams.
Give it 100 years. She'll regain her power.
Oh, child.
Chang Yun was like, oh, was my power also a gift? Bro, Zhao literally told you. Her constitution isn't advanced. She's blessed with energy. Your entire physical form is augmented by genetics. Your ass is not blessed, bro.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before.
It's also dead at night.
Butow's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology.
Anthology.
She said she can't wait for everyone's final words, because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
Code Deaf Bard! Does this mean that right from the start you...
And no shit he knew.
Oh, right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal!
No, he didn't.
Huh? Did I?
I think this is worth a million, you lying son of a bitch.
Very well. Since the traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time. Diona! Dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
You wish. All right. Well, normally I'd never agree, but since I happen to be in a good mood today...
Huh? So, just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
Really? Must be the breeze. You're reading way too much into it.
Yeah, that's right. We're just, taking a walk. Inspiration walk, since it worked so well last time.
So even Mika's in on it?
Bruh.
Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely want to check out. I'm willing to bet that even your pure Yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Not this time.
Damn, bro.
And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure Yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
You figured that out now, bro?
What the? What's gotten into you? Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down here.
Should've woke up early, bro. Missed everything. Oh, that's how it ends? That's interesting. We didn't get to hit the freestyle. Oh, we get a picture. Really? I didn't expect it to end like that. Huh. So you don't get the freestyle at all. That's bizarre. Oh, it's Zhao.
It's you.
It's you, bro.
I thought about what you said, and tried to write a poem. After putting my feelings onto paper, my heart feels much calmer. Can they really hear it?
No, when they surely can read it. Where'd you put your poem, bro? Did you put it in here? 1,000 years bisectitude, one's form never aging, grace never forgotten, the fire yet burning, not to climb high, waters run deep, strange fate indeed, to once more meet. Huh. This dude's story is the best. Also, yeah, has he finished his book? In that case, we'll offer incense to the dead. What a nice little event. I didn't expect it to end like that. Poetry event since, well, at least Chongyun is, happy with himself. Oh, it's her town.
Now then, Didn't you say you wanted to publish a book?
Ooh, that might be
Yes, I
peaking.
do.
So, where's the book?
It's in the works. Just waiting on the poems.
And where are the poems?
They're on the way.
Look, I'm sorry, Director Who, but how do you expect me to talk business with you when you don't even have the poems yet?
I just figured while we're waiting, we could discuss terms in advance.
Well, I need to see the content to decide if I even want to sell it, let alone how much to sell it for.
Oh, come on. I showed you a sample already and it was some of my finest work. Besides, you only need a few highlights to sell an anthology.
You think your poem 15 Tenderloin Steaks will carry the whole book, do you?
That and square meals in the basement. My consultant, the erudite Mr. Zhongli, described it as a meticulous masterpiece. Oh, quote that on the cover. It'll practically sell itself.
Director, we're a small business. If we invest money in printing and nobody buys it, it's my bottom line that's affected.
Don't you worry. I guarantee you, when this anthology comes out, it will take the world by storm. Gods and ghosts alike will weep. As a matter of fact, I heard a ghost crying on the way here. If you don't believe me, I can bring it over.
There'll be no need for that.
How does that help you? Yeah, you have the power to do that shit, but that's not exactly useful. What a nice and lovely quest, right? Not much to say. Poetry event. Minigames will be done soon. Nice. And now we've met the Spring Fairy.
Into the wind.
So we know her power comes. That's where her power comes. Diona's power comes. End of story.